The death toll in the George building collapse now stands at 33, with 19 people still unaccounted for. Now, Deputy Minister of International Relations, Alvin Botes, has appealed for financial assistance from the public to help repatriate the bodies of foreign nationals who were killed in the tragedy. Officials from the High Commissions of Zimbabwe and Malawi are in George to meet with family members of the victims and to oversee the repatriation process. Botes says that repatriation is not covered by DIRCO's consular support services. 81 people were on site when the building collapsed last Monday. 6 of the deceased have so far been positively identified, but authorities say that the fact that many of the workers were undocumented is complicating the identification process. So for the latest update on that building collapse in George, we cross live now to SABC News reporter Lerato Fekisi. Lerato, good morning. So again, you know, it's been several days, more than a week, and of course things are now starting to move, but there are quite a few developments. But what's happened overnight?
Yeah, definitely, Sakina. I think in terms of development, what we can tell you now is that 18 people have been identified, 14 males and 4 females. And I'd like to just give you a breakdown of where those people come from. 7 are South Africans, 3 Zimbabweans, 1 from Lesotho, 5 from Mozambique, 5 from Malawi, and then 2 from Mozambique. So definitely an increase in terms of identification as from yesterday, which was 6, now up to 18. And the majority of those sadly coming also from South Africa. And I think it's definitely good news on the family side, because we spent the better part of yesterday morning and yesterday afternoon speaking about the challenge of identification, because you'd understand that many of the bodies now are decomposed, so they've had to rely on things such as maybe tattoos, things such as scars that the family have to come and look at. And sometimes it's even hard to come and say that this family member is mine, because there's just so much that they have to first investigate, do DNA testing to prove really that this person belongs to this family. But it's really been a frustrating couple of days for the families, who have been saying they've been here for 4 to 5 days waiting to hear if their loved ones are in the mortuary or they're still trapped underground. As you said, 19 still not accounted for. And this morning we have heard that there is a specific family that's going to perform a ritual here just behind me on the tragic scene where it happened last week. And it's a ceremony that happens in most African cultures, where if someone is deceased through an accident on the site, a family would come and do what they say would be to take their soul from here. So in a couple of minutes we are going to see the family come in, literally bring the deceased that passed away here in the casket and bring them here, have a ceremony where they actually speak to her soul, which they believe is here, then take that specific soul and take that soul with the person's body back to Kingdomstown to be buried there. So we're anticipating that, and also just waiting to hear from the personnel here what work has been done since last night. But still 19 people unaccounted for, and we're still currently waiting to hear if more bodies will be taken out of here. But it's really been painful, especially yesterday, just speaking to family members who are so anxious, who are so frustrated, who are just saying, all I'm waiting for is to hear, is my loved one still in the mortuary? Are they alive, or have they deceased here in this rubble?
Well, thanks so much, Lerato Fekisi. We'll leave it there for now. And as you heard there from Lerato, the update now, there are 18 bodies that have now been identified. So we'll keep you abreast of those developments.